Hello out there. Welcome to Community, where we have front porch conversations while we sip on a little tea. It's just me today. My daughter's not here, but I thought it was important that I still come on and have this conversation with you all because it means so much to me that we have as much information and resources out there for women and young ladies um, to make the right decisions to move forward in their path. It can be very discouraging at some times. It can be very difficult at times just trying to travel through life. And a support system is definitely what we need. We are doing so many things through Flutter Enterprises. And, I will let you know as they develop what's going on so you can hop on board and be a part of what we're doing because, again, we're doing this for you. Do men need support in a community? Absolutely, they need that. And I have three sons, but I told them, I said, you make that, y'all make your own thing. You want something for men, you make your own thing. All right. This is for my ladies. Why? Because I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a niece, I'm a cousin girl, I'm a wife, and I'm a mother, and I'm a girlfriend. And I understand not only what it means to be there from someone, but I understand what it means to have someone to go to. I'm wearing, I got on my stuff, I'm wearing my gear, and ready to talk to you, smashing my afro, which is a no-no. But I did it anyway because I had to come on here and talk to you all. I am so concerned with a lot of the things that I'm seeing on a day to day, and I've been feeling this way for many, many, many years. Just living and observing, and it's become more apparent to me with the rate of suicide and just I I can make a list on a lot of things that are quite tragic that's happening in the lives of young women, and anything our organization can do, Flutter Enterprise can do to assist, please do not hesitate to message me and let me know. I love what I do. I am my sister's keeper. I believe that we're supposed to be here for one another. Um, you know, I always go back to my youth. A lot of times when I have a speaking engagement, I go back, to an experience I had that's relative to what I'm presenting. And so often, um, I tell people, like, they ask me, like, how do you so relate with people? It's not easy getting along with folk. And some people know that I can get along with most people. I say, if you don't like me, that's on you. I have nothing to do with that. That's on you. But, I understand that people are different. We are individuals. We're a community, but we're individuals in this community. And with that being said, we have to learn to understand each other in order to support. We can't come in there with our ideas and say, because this is my idea, I believe this is the way that this should go and this is the way it should be. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, I may not have had the experience that you've had, but you haven't had the experience I've had. And, we're all not on the same level. You understand what I'm saying? But we're here still. There's a way to be present and support one another. So, ladies, ladies, let's present ourselves as such, please. So many of you desire to be known, to be famous. You think that that's what it's all about, and you stoop so low. You stoop so low to get there. But what you don't understand is that getting there, when you're there, when you finally get there, if you do, it's temporary, babe. When it's all said and done, what you gonna do? How often do we see stories about whether they're a child actor or teenage actor or someone that started, their career after college even, and you'll see something that says, what happened to such and such? Where did they go? And their life isn't as, you know, cute as we would have thought because of the success they had when it was their time to shine. And unfortunately, a lot of those people, once that ended, they didn't know where to go. They didn't know what to do. They didn't have mentors in their life. Yeah, they had a career manager that helped them to land those opportunities. But when it was all said and done, when they said, you know what, we're looking for someone else, we're looking for someone with a different size, a different age, and you didn't get the part, then what? And all you have to fall back on is, well, back in the day I used to do this, back in the day I used to do that. So it just hurts my heart because, again, as I said, I am my sister's keeper. And so when I see or hear about how human trafficking is increasing, and how there's so much so many single mothers, young, and they're getting younger as far as being pregnant. We got this new law thing that was voted down, the Roe versus Wade through the Supreme Court, and days after that was handed down, I saw in the news about a 10-year-old that had to go to another state, and everyone was in an uproar about her being able to abort the baby. But I said, okay, she aborts the baby, she keeps the baby. Where's her support system? She's 10, and anyone missed that? She's 10. So it's just it breaks my heart. I can't say it enough, people. And so again, that's why communities such as this is so important to me. And I want to encourage you to follow me, subscribe, and see what I have coming up, because everything we discuss, everything we do is for the empowerment of women, for the empowerment of these young ladies that are coming up. We are supposed to, as old, I'm talking to our older women now. We are supposed to, as older women, we're supposed to train them up. We're supposed to help them. Unfortunately, everyone didn't have the best parents or whatever. And it's very obvious, because I don't think a lot of these young ladies will be doing what they're doing if they had a better support system and good parents. And then you'll probably have some people saying, oh, okay, when you just a hard-headed child. Anyways, we are supposed to be a light. Listen, and this isn't new. This isn't new. When I was younger, coming up, there were so many times where I happened to come around just in time to hear a person that I looked up to, or a person that was older than me, criticizing me, dogging me, instead of lifting me up, instead of saying, all right, come on, you messed up. But we can get through this together. I'm here for you, whatever you need. Even if I didn't have the money, I can give you some wisdom. I can give you what I can with what I have. Just something better with what we do, because again, that hurt my heart. Those times that I would hear older women that the Bible says supposed to help me, criticize me and down talk me. But I thank God that I had a wonderful and strong mother that had her own trials and tribulations, had her own health struggles and things that took her before what I thought was her time, of course, because you never want to let your parent go. Um, she was a great mother. She did what she could with what she had. And for that, I'm so grateful. And it's so funny because people, I'm going to show y'all a picture one day of my mother, and we're twins. I look just like my mom. Just a few differences of my dad, but for the most part, I look like my mom and sound like her. And what was so funny, I remember we used to answer the phone back in the day, the house phone, and people just, I answer the phone and they just keep talking, and I'm like, oh, wait, this before they tell me anything personal. This is not Melissa. This is her daughter. And so they'll stop talking like, oh my gosh, you sound just like your mother. I know. I still sound like my mother and look like her. So, anyways, young ladies, if you feel that you don't have the support that you need, or your thoughts currently are that, you know, I need to make a certain amount of money, and I'm gonna do this, it's temporary, I'm gonna degrade, because you're not gonna use that word, but you are. I'm gonna degrade myself, I'm gonna allow them to call me names, but I'm gonna have money in my pocket. I'm gonna allow them to rape me, or sexually abuse me or disrespect me, but I'm gonna have money in my pocket. Boo, it ain't about the money. It's not about, and it's so unfortunate that people, that's what they, that's what y'all see. You see in these videos, and people throwing money in the air and waving like you just don't care. That's what they're doing, and I know that when you see that, it's like, this is what I'm supposed to do. People, I want you to look at life this way. There are billions, and I don't know the number of how many people there are in this world, but how many people that are considered influencers on social media right now? How many of them are there compared to how many people there are in the world? And you're looking at this small, less than 1% of people living this certain lifestyle that you would desire to have. You can have a beautiful big house, a mansion, a beautiful car, but you know, it's nothing like, say, I worked hard for this. I have this because I did this, that, and the other. I do love that I'm seeing more and more of this generation, or my daughter's generation of millennials, pursuing being millionaires, becoming millionaires and being entrepreneurs and stuff. That's, let me tell you, that's great. I'm so glad that there's a lot of information on YouTube or whatever that's giving people that. This is, put this in order, versus saying, I'm going to expose my privates, I'm going to do all this to get money. It's easier. Instead of me going to a 9 to 5, I can just work for a couple of hours and make what you make in a day. But I got my dignity at the end of the day. I have work ethic at the end of the day. I have a life to be proud of at the end of the day. And again, it's the hard work you do going to a 9 to 5 is temporary. It's temporary. But so is what you do, right? So of not you, but those that sought a quicker way to get things done, to get money. Yours is temporary, but your temporary compared to my temporary, totally different. Totally different, right? So again, let's encourage each other. Let's support each other. And if you're like, well, you know what? This is all I know. This is what I see. I need this now. I can't wait. Let's talk. Let's talk before you go that route. I would love the opportunity to just chat with some of you all to encourage you because, again, I want the best for my ladies. I do. And I get that the support system is just not as strong as we need it. Now, it's a difficult day. It's difficult. Um, but yeah, I'm here. It's just little on me. It's only so much me and Little Flutter Enterprises can do. But together, we can be a light to each other and hold each other up. So that's it for today. I just wanted to encourage my ladies again that's trying to decide what to do, where to go, and I know I'm gonna see some things, people gonna say some things, but you know what? I'm gonna make a conversation out of it. We're just gonna talk about it because when everyone feels that there's no solution to certain things, there's nothing I can do that, false. There is things that we can do and we can do it together. So again, thank you all so much for visiting Community, sitting on the front porch and drinking our tea. And I pray the best for you. And until next time, peace and love.